What is up? Welcome to the second half of Season 3 in our Academy Career Mode, where it's a positive start to the first half of the season, if you do recall. We're sitting in 7th. You can see our first game of the new year being against second place Alves, who, if we win, we will go 7 points behind them. By the looks of things, we have a chance to go into the top 5. We're not that far off 4th, actually. We have a really good chance of playoffs with this team. We're not in any competition, so it's just the La Liga. Don't know why I'm going to development plan. I chose the wrong option. Need to go into training plan because we have done a little bit of business with the players. Need to make sure also everyone is on the right training program. Jung is not. Made some changes, tactical changes, obviously with Matos' contract being a bit weird. We're going to have Jung starting as a left back. Matos wants to leave anyways. You can see here, we have promoted Lane and Mansilla. And we are loaning out Ndai and Lane. Lane because he's got higher potential than Mansilla. And I feel like it would probably be better that the better player gets out on loan and just grows. Academy-wise as well, you can see a lot of our players now are 16 and up. Ray, Haas, Otto, and Thiago are the only players not. See, I'm training White as a fullback just for physical. Because his physical is quite low. His strength and aggression isn't right there. Probably shouldn't do that. I probably could just get away with doing something like an inverted wing-back. Would probably be a lot easier. But yeah, everything's coming along well. I'm trying to keep these guys, these 3 attackers, the striker, right wing, left wing, in the academy one more season. Barari, I'm actually going to do the same as well. I'm going to promote him and I'm going to loan him out. I'm also going to promote Andrew and loan him out. So we're just dying it down. We've got the 2 scouts out at the moment looking for players. You can see we have a lot of centre backs, so we don't need to look for defensive players for the time being. There's Barari there as well. You can see Ndai is on the loan list. We are going to try and do a lot of good things this season. I'm going to send this scout for, I would like to say, another winger. Maybe actually, let's go another striker and look for a 14-year-old. We're going to go in Europe. I'm actually going to go for France, because I don't think we really have found a French player. We're going to go that advanced forward poacher for a French striker. You can see there we chose Morocco and we chose Malaysia for our other 2 scouting reports. And yeah, it's going to be a short turnaround, but hopefully we get a couple loan offers and hopefully there's good news for loan offers being accepted or in discussion. But let's head straight in, 2 days away, for this important game which could determine our playoff push this season. Alright, we're here, second game. Oh, second place, not second game. 4-3-3 holding. They actually have a former Bayern Munich player. And what looks to be a very, very good squad for the second tier of the Spanish league. They have lost 1, won 3, play possession based. It looks like a big ask for our players, but we have confidence. Jung is now in the starting 11, makes it 3, which is a lot better. Manilsa gets there. Lane and Dai have not. Barami and Andrew, we promoted 2 more. They have not received any offers in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, our team is slowly getting stronger. I think Jung going in now makes the team probably better. We are at the stage where a couple of our youngsters that are out on loan are getting just as good as their counterparts in this thing. Euro Park, I don't know what Ceuta's stadium is. We're just using the generic stadiums in this game. And hopefully we can pull a little bit of an upset against the league. Well, second place in the league. And Nogueira might think so. That's hit the body of a centre-back. And that is well kept in by Rodriguez. Now, Jung. First start in the white kit. He'll find Richie. Richie will find Ilcius. And Ilcius can unleash one. It's a good save from the keeper. Right, we have come out the gates. Anur. Asir. Richie tries to send it long. Asir couldn't win the duel. And now back to take it forward for Alves. Blanco back to Guevara. It's just about keeping shape. Asir got you and Anur. The stronger side should be able to defend that. And that's a poor cross from Rabak. Conrad Leimer from Inter. That is a very weird transfer. Is he on? Yes. But he gets the ball booted into his leg. And that is probably... yeah, it's probably going to be half-time. Very quickly. Alves look like they're going to get one last attack in this half. Cantero, Rodriguez do the job. We're just going to get the ball up the pitch. Call it half-time. Couple of tactical changes need to be done. Now, Rabak can move the ball up the field for Alves. Maybe now it's time to maybe go attacking focus. We need this win. Good, Richie. Nogueira. Just waiting for Jung. That's good. Get Nogueira on the run. That's brilliant. Nogueira. See Shore. Shore slides in front of the keeper. And he'll take the goal. A very good goal. And maybe the tactical switch is possibly what we needed. Well, maybe a couple changes might be able to help this team keep this lead. And Nogueira. That's where we need maybe to have the inside forwards on roaming. Decide when they stay up. It's a good movement. Rodriguez does enough. It hits the hand. Ref gives us the advantage since we have the ball. Now we're out with Reda. Now Reda waits. And Anur made a brilliant inside run for a wing back. He's going to take it up. We're not in the rush. And that's brilliant. Ilcius to Fernandez. And both strikers are on the score sheet. It's been such a weird season for Fernandez. He's missed easy chances and another one comes begging and this time he takes it. Ilcius he gets the ball just outside the penalty spot and just hits and hopes. You're just pressing at the right time, that's the thing. We're pressing the right people. At the right time Bowie comes in. See, Nogueira's still down here. Part of me wants to try the wingers on attack for the inside forward. It might leave us a bit more open in the wide areas, but I think we would have a lot more success in the attacks early on, and we would get bodies up the pitch. But can we defend this? We don't want to concede! And Martinez scores! But it's the 93rd minute. We wanted a clean sheet, but you can't save a goal. That is pure quality of that. And Martinez gets his third goal this season. The striker with 3 goals. But it doesn't matter. It was all too much too late. We take 3 points. And a massive 3 points in this somehow. a promotion push of a season. And we have a very good chance of promotion if we can keep this performance up for the next couple of months. Alright, we're here for the game against Las Palmas. Don't pay attention, I can't find the thing. I'm not going to speak about our form, I'm just going to show you this. Yeah, we have fallen away very much. Because I might as well show you this. We've drawn against last place. 21st place went on a 3-run defeat of 3-1 losses. Drew against the bottom team. We won a couple of games and we then lost and drew and lost and won again. We have been very inconsistent since the end of February, so much so that we have picked up 2 points and have, well, 3 points, and we have now gotten back to a 10-point gap to a team that was leading the championship, was leading the second division at the start of this calendar year. And we're now 20 points off first place. So you could say we have definitely hit a bit of a bad patch here. I mean, the team's progressing. Cantero, don't pay attention to these people being unfit. I didn't want to work on their fitness plan, so I do apologize. Didn't work in their fitness plan, so there's gonna be an unchanged start in 11. Matos has confirmed his retirement from football as well. I command respect. I command the team to not get beat 3 times 3-1. And we failed that mission this season. Well, Las Palmas, the last time we played them, I think they were at the top of the table. And now they're 5th. Which shows just how quickly a team can fall in this tier. Which isn't great for next season, when teams are only getting stronger and stronger, and we're hoping that young players can actually improve. Now a seer cuts in, sure, please. It was a good shot, but it did hit the side netting, and that's a good ball in. Cantero does enough again. Jung, that was a questionable first clearance, but you got away with it, so you're off the hook, you South Korean man. And he finds Noguera. That's a beautiful ball. And Noguera is not quick enough to run away from his man, but sure. Gets the ball back, finds Richie. And it's a good block. But I don't understand how we can struggle at passing so easily. And Las Palmas play like they're Barcelona. They don't misplace a pass. Can he go all the way? No. Clement just tackles him. He just walks in front of him and tackles him. Okay, I'm going to have to go attacking. And I'm going to have to find a way to break a very stubborn Las Palmas defense. And it starts with not giving the ball away in the midfield. Ilcius maybe not being under that much pressure and giving the ball away in such a dangerous position, causing a lot of pressure. That's a good pass. That's a great save, Vallejo. Oresting Kieran looks to go out wide. Lack does a job. And we will somehow, thankfully, go into the break. I don't think I should have them at all on inside forward with the way I like to play, because I can cut inside naturally. That's a good ball in. Richie can get to it. Ilcius will get to it. He gives it away again. It's not the greatest performance from a player we desperately kind of need to keep for next season. Well, that's just straight at Cantero. 30 minutes left. Lack, Richie, Ilcius. It's just about controlling the flow of the game. Richie, you better not run away. Jung. Noguera, he is onside. He finds Richie. Lets it run across his body. And there we go. There's the first goal of this conquest. And Richie does get it. It was a very good build-up play. Maybe that's how we have to play this from now on. Instead of this counter-attacking wing play system. Doing this seems a lot more easier. I'm still going to make a couple of tactical changes to this game. However, I think the wingers need to be on out-and-out wingers. So that's oh. It was a good recovery tackle from the fullback. What can Las Palmas do? Because we can't really make substitutions because we don't really have fully fit players because of what we did over the last couple of games. And that's a good ball. Cantero can't get there. Well, they can respond quite quickly, can't they? Well, Cantero couldn't get there. Gonzalez decided he wanted to wander off there when he could have went to the man. And just like that, things down. And when I say slow things down, I mean give Mansilla the ball out wide. Back to Asir. Ilcius will find Matos. Richie. Mansilla. This is where having wingers. It's found Shore. Can he shoot? He can, but he can't find the net. It's just leaked wide on the post. And it ends in a 1-1 draw. And we should have won. We should have won that match. But it's a point. And it's 4 points inside a month and a half. When are we going to get this win? And I think that is probably the final nail in a promotion challenge season. 5th place Leganes. No, not Leganes. Oh, it is Leganes. I saw Club Deportivo for a second and I thought I was about to say the wrong thing. They've won their last 2 out of 3 games. I was going to say they won the last 2, but that's just a blatant lie in this 4-2-3-1 formation. Yeah. We were out with the promotion race. We've kind of just, it was a drawing season in April. So it was, and it wasn't really the greatest. We can finish 7th, which is like 15 places better than last season. We also are saying goodbye to 2 people. And it's the 2 fullbacks and Kone. But Kone isn't getting played because he's angry. But Matos and Anur are not getting their contracts renewed because Matos is retiring and Anur just doesn't want one. I've got nothing else to say. This game, the season has been good, bad, and now normal. But it's a game that doesn't matter for these players of Leganes. It's the 3rd shot we've had that has just not made it past the line of defence. Why are we playing so deep? That was okay. That was really close. That was a really close shot there. From De La Fuente. Garnacho's with Sancho. Has Sancho got a contract at Aston Villa? And this is when a fullback can get running. Now to Noguera. Richie. To Lack. In space. Not really the greatest of shots. Okay, Ilcius, what was your character just doing, sir? Richie can't get there. just need a moment of weakness. Like, how are they getting away with that? Oh, almost, Richie. This is the issue. I'm just needing a quicker player than Lack to play a holding midfielder. Kruger should have went high. He went low instead. Good from Lack. That's the holding midfielder we want to know and love. Jung. Where on earth were you thinking that pass should have went? And now you've been done by Jean Cruz. At least you've made up for your mistake. Now with Kruger. Fernandez, make the run. You've made the run. Can you just hold the ball for Reda? Reda couldn't get it off. And it's going to be a 0-0 finish. Well, a season of ups and downs. And it ends in a 0-0 draw. Well, there's some promise with the tactics. I'm going to have to rework a bunch of that next season. Alright, so we're at the end of the season. I've got nothing to say, folks. I mean, it's been a very poor season. Quite eventually. It's been very poor. In terms of, yes, we finished 8th. Somehow, despite being on worse goal difference, I think it's because our head-to-head is better than Cordoba. But we were in 5th 20 games ago. And we're now 15 points behind 5th. So, the end of the season, there's a lot to work on. We need to figure out what we did wrong. But at least we doubled our points and didn't finish in dead last like last season. So, I mean, there's probably the biggest positive. We finished 14 places higher. This is obviously where we get to see who won. Liverpool. Great. Fantastic. Where was the highest Spanish club? Both got knocked out by the two finalists 6-4 on aggregate in the quarterfinals. Celtic made the quarterfinals. Who did Celtic beat? They beat Arsenal 7-4. Right. Brilliant. What about the Europa League? It was won by the Benfica to Rangers. And again, a Spanish club got knocked out in the quarterfinals. And the Conference League is Crystal Palace, where once again, by the looks of things, a Spanish club got knocked out in the quarterfinals. How fun. Now, who won the Copa de España? Barcelona 4-1. Who won the Spanish League, and who are we going to be facing next season out of the 3 teams that have been relegated? Real Madrid won it to Barcelona. Quite some margin, actually. And the teams going down will be Racing Club and Cadiz, so they come straight back down. Osasuna stays up, and we will be joined by Levante for next season. Brilliant. Alright, quick look at player stats. Asir Shore, 10 goals. Aguera, 7. Fernandez got 4 and 1, and he started half the season. Less said about him, the best. Ilcius Naguera with most assists. Our Cam Rich, he got 2 in 41 appearances in the league. Well, we have a long way to improve, let's just say. That will be that. We will see you for Season 4, where I feel like it might be the career defining for this series. If we don't get promoted, I don't think we'll win the Champions League inside 15 seasons. And I feel like I could be saying it might be mission impossible. And with the team getting better, we should get promoted next season, despite having 2 horrendous fullbacks. But that's a fingers crossed. But until then, it is goodbye for now. Peace.